more into it as the defeat of their cult leader goes into the rearview mirror. So it's becoming more cultish, more Jonestown-esque as time goes on. It's hard to find a parallel really anywhere in the democratic world with the Republican Party right now.
Yeah, it really is strange, Amika. The more Republicans lose, the more of a personality cult Donald Trump seems to develop. You can look at his losses in 17. You can look at his losses in 18, historic losses. I mean, Republicans losing like they've never lost before in the House of Representatives is just as far as the pure vote totals. 19, they started losing governorships in the South, and then in 20, they lost the big race, lost the race for their presidency, lost Georgia, lost the Senate, lost the House. And so rational parties that actually want to rule, parties that want their policies to change instead of putting forth these hyper gestures, they self-adjust and they start electing candidates that can get elected. Donald Trump's not that guy. He's just not that guy. And we've seen time and again that he puts, in many cases, people in a difficult position to win general elections. So we'll see what happens.
It has all the evidence of a serious cult. I'm not saying it as a joke. I'm not saying it as sort of not even an exaggeration at this point.
Yeah. And, Jonathan, I just want to clear one thing up, because I've had some family members and friends ask me, well, if Donald Trump was so bad and this wasn't rigged, well, why did the Republicans win and do so well in the House? Republicans overperformed expectations based on the terrible polling that was out there. But it is important to remember that the House still remained Democratic, and remained Democratic by, I think they're +9, +10. That's about the same. Biden did about the same that Bill Clinton did in '92, did about the same Bill Clinton did in '96, did much better than JFK. If you just look at the House side, Biden did much better than either party. When you came to the Senate, he was a net +5 in picking up Senate seats. He picked up 3 Senate seats in 2020. Donald Trump lost 2 in 2016. And you could go all the way back 40, 50 years, and Biden did much better than most. So this idea, and it's become urban legend, that Democrats just got completely wronged, and because the polling was so bad and the expectations were so high. But this was not a historical anomaly. If Republicans are running going, hey, we did a great job, we only lost by 10 seats, it's kind of the way losers think. You either win or you lose, and they lost.